Well, now you can't detect her, right? Oh, holy shit! Let's go! All right, Frieren Season 2, Episode 8. This season's gone way too fast. We only have 2 more episodes left of the season. Kind of sad, honestly, but I mean, it seems like we're at the best part. So if you guys have not subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. Smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Check out the Patreon if you want to watch all the full reactions and exclusive shows. And let's go ahead and start. It's about to go down. Yeah, this has potential to be the best episode of the season for sure. Holy. Just for the combat alone. God damn, and the animation. Yeah! Animators went off!
まるで剣術の達人が何人もいるかのような所作。手数も当然ながら反射速度も体力も人間とは桁違いだ。
Like the type of stuff you have to think of during combat.
まずいな。フリーレンの言った通りだ。剣筋がまるで読めない。それなら。
Whoa! Oh shit! He went completely through his attack. Or he baited him. Yeah. He pretty much was kind of tanking there. Yep.
お前以前殺した一級魔法使いの片割れだな。今と似たような状況だった。お前は他の魔族の討伐に向かい、片割れは村を護衛した。お前が村に戻ってきた
You had split up. Oh, yeah. And because you guys were in different spots.
知りたくないか。黙れ。あの戦いでは実に面白い教訓が得られた。
I think we're the usual stoic version of him. I think we're at a level that this might finally, I mean, it's been getting to him deep down. It hasn't been showing it. It's obviously, he feels everything that's happened here. Probably more, and then, losing his power. Everything has to be kind of buried. I think he's going to say some things here. You guys let me know what you think in the comments, but I think he's going to say some things here that are going to finally kind of, I don't know about break him, but make him show a little bit like his true feelings here about all that. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh, I actually thought for a second we were gonna chop her head. Oh, holy. He took. No! And he used that. He used that to his advantage. That was the obvious thing, but in my head, I thought like him. Did anybody else? I'm like, oh, there was somebody left, but of course, demons, they will use anything that they have advantage over humans. And they were even talking about how humans work and how they, pretty much how they operate, what they hold dear, and they did it, and they used it to their advantage in action, what they talked about. So it should have been obvious, honestly, but in the moment, I thought the same thing. Protect the kid. Oh no, the kid, they fucking know us too goddamn well, the demons. Oh! And the one time you can be happy that, yeah, youngin gets slaughtered like that. So he had thought of that too. Thank God he's smarter. So to be fair, he's alive because of that type of thinking.
一人だけだ。
And it was his partner. Yeah.
この子は少し優しすぎたのかもしれんな。いつの時代もそうだ。優しい魔法使いは長生きできん。
立派な最後でした。
心にもないことを言うんだな。ゲナ、お前は嫌なやつだ。優しさのかけらもない。
No, he cares. That's the thing.
殺しを楽しむのは私の趣味ではない。今楽にしてやる。
やっぱり柄でもないことはするものじゃないな。
Oh. And
驚いた。私の剣を正面から受け止められる戦士がまさかこの世に存在したとは。
まだ動けたのか。死んだふりでもしていればいいものを。
so the funny thing is, they're talking about, people that will help, like somebody they don't know. People get killed, mages get killed because of like that. And then we have Stark, who I think would save somebody like that, would think, like, as we've seen, will think with this completely different way of thinking, completely the opposite there. He would go and say, if he was the one up there and he hadn't, deducted that was actually a demon or whatever, he would go and save that person. His mindset.
俺じゃ負けだろ。戦いってのは最後まで立っていたやつが勝つんだぜ。
お前いいやつだと思っていたが。
You can be a good person and an idiot.
追い詰められるほど生き残った時の感動は大きいぞ。
そりゃ楽しみだな。震えが止まらないぜ。
Oh man, we're not even halfway done. It's gotten so good. This is what we were waiting for all season, was an episode like this.
フリーレン様はいつの間にかいなくなっているし。
Though I love the normal episodes too, don't get me wrong.
たまに
These just hit
見
different.
物っていうのも悪くはないかな。
魔力を消して潜伏しても無駄だぞ。この霧は俺が魔法で作り上げたもの。わずかな魔力にも反応して対象を捕捉する。この世に魔力を完全に消せる生物はいないからな。
相性が悪い。メドロジュバルト。何をよそ見している。お前の相手は私だ。分かっています。
Ooh, everybody's getting some fights here. Okay, stylish too.
対して私の相手は奇抜とは真逆。とても堅実な戦い方をする魔族です。攻防一体。基礎がとてもしっかりして
She knows what she's doing.
純粋に隙がない。正面から戦ってはいけないタイプの敵です。この霧にはおそらく強力な魔力探知効果もあります。このままだと潜伏というフェルンさんの強みが活かせない。ならば魔法の霧が晴れれば戦局が大きく動きますね。少し暴れますか。
Guess that's one way. Hold on. So I guess that's one way of making sure that things aren't detected or whatever, or that you can detect magic. Like the people like Fern or like Frieren that can mostly hide their aura, hide their magic energy or whatever. Like to a minimum, that type of spell kind of counters that to some extent. At least you if you're trying to hide completely, you can't hide from a spell like that. You got to adjust to the battle and to the person. She's adjusting to your technique. Oh, shit.
この戦い方、覚えがあるな。北部高原で魔族を飼っていた一族の戦い方に似ている。魔族を殺すために生涯を捧げるようなイカれた一族だ。これは面白い。
Oh.
いい勝負ができそうだ。いざ尋常に。
I don't know. They say fair fight. Demons seem to use any holy fuck any advantage they can.
早い。魔法がまるで当たらん。達人のような動きから打って変わってまるで獰猛な肉食獣のような動き。
So they obviously put a lot of the animation budget in this fight in particular. You can just tell the difference compared to everything. Like, I'm impressed as fuck. Like, I can tell right when it went to that scene and you just see the movement and how, like, it's just such a, you just tell the difference even between that battle, like the battle we just saw, and then going back to this battle. That the budget, they put a lot of time into this battle to make it good. Cinematography, just like everything. Like, this has me so invested. God damn! That's one way of tackling. Head on. We gotta get those wings. I know they can, you know, some mages can have some type of flight, but we need to get, like, Stark those wings. Holy shit. Wearing them down.
あと3本。
待て、なんだこの違和感は。確かに凄まじい猛攻だが、なぜか殺意が読み取れない。あら、やはり鋭いですね。
Very smart. Ooh.
ですが気がつくのが少々遅かったようです。
In her spell, or
霧の解析が終わりました。
what did she do?
戦いしか知らない者は戦いのための魔法しか覚えられない。私以外の一族のものであればこの状況は打開できなかったでしょう。
But she adjusted and she's
魔
different.
法が楽しいものだと彼らは知らないでしょうから。
Oh.
エリル・フラーテ。
Oh, just okay. Completely cleared the fog.
霧などいくらでも作り出せる。
Or maybe it counters it completely so you can't recast, or you won't have time for it. Like, you could have, yeah, not have time for it. Well, now you can't detect her, right? Oh, holy shit! Let's go!
レモンの魔力が消えた。
I'm so glad I waited to wake up a little bit before watching this. Yes, yes. We know that one. And now you got somebody with a little bit of you can feel the bloodlust, you can feel like you were gonna die.
超遠距離射撃。やるね、フェルン。さすがだ。
2本。
1本。
Just one more to go. And this is oh, what the fuck? You can stretch?
素手は武器にはなり得ない人間の発想だ。
Look, I think predictability is never a thing you should have with demons, even if that's how they operate. We saw the other demon work that way, like very, she had an attack pattern. She knew exactly how she was fighting. It was very to the book kind of thing. You never should expect that from demons. The dude has 4 hands. Now, was I expecting him to stretch like that? No. And use his hands. He doesn't have the swords anymore. He couldn't. You should never assume he can't fight like that. But I was not expecting a fucking double KO like that. Holy hell. Well, there's that. They can take a hit. Still, that looked very close to lethal. There we go. Desperate. Oh, that got... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I was like, we didn't see the last hit, but we did see the head just fucking get slashed in half. That was really close. Their battle was way closer, for sure. We need a heal. Oh, this is when he died and he found him. Yeah, just because he's stoic and he has it, you wouldn't be able to imagine it on his face. He cares. Yes. If they weren't there to heal, that could have been death. Yeah. That was the most emotion we've seen him do, was him desperately trying to get to him there.
危ない状態でしたが、一命を取り留めました。ゲナウさんよりも治療を優先させたので。
Because he was still trying to get to him and save him, which is why he desperately crawled.
ご不満ですか？
いや、あいつはよくやってくれたよ。
フリーレンさんたちはしばらく村に滞在してくれるそうですよ。
I feel like all the battles went too fast. I'm just greedy.
ところで、このパーティーって僧侶がいないんですね。私この任務が終わったらしばらくフリーになるのですが、よかったら同行しましょうか。北部高原は僧侶の魔法がないと危険ですから。大丈夫だよ。回復魔法のような高度な魔法は無理だけど、私も僧侶の魔法
I like the offer.
使えるし。本当にやばい状況になったら逃げるからね。今までだってそうしてきた。それにこのパーティーの僧侶の席はまだ開けておきたいからね。
Oh, for him to...
また会えるかもしれないから。
He might come back. Maybe he really is. Like, I remember mentioning this back in season 1. Like, he's the only temporary 4th person, and I associate, I don't know about you guys, you all let me know, but like I associate that 4th spot, like, because, you know, the 4-person party that Frieren was in. I just associate a 4th person. And then we got one, even though it was temporary. So maybe that is supposed to be, there is a 4th spot. Maybe he's supposed to come back and be there every once in a while, or maybe he'll come back near the end or something. But maybe that really is his spot, and that is the 4th member. And we're not like, because I thought maybe when he left, it was going to be like we were going to get a temporary 4th member constantly. And it really hasn't been like that. So maybe really it is his spot to come back. And Frieren saying that kind of makes me think that more.
メトーデ、ノルム騎士団が到着した。私たちも南部まで護衛に加わることになった。
わかりました。
ここでお前たちとはお別れだな。お前たちには借りができたな。いずれ必ず返す。
ゲナウさん、お礼。
Hmm?
ありがとう。
Oh yeah.
こちらこそだよ。お互い長生きしようぜ。
行くぞ。
Definitely liked
またね。
the different like look with him and her, but I loved the I don't even want to say growth, like character development a little bit, but I just liked seeing a different side to him. What a great little arc there. I wonder what we're gonna get for the last 2 episodes though. We're gonna end in a cliffhanger?
メトーデだよ。
このパーティーの僧侶はザイン。
Aha, yep, okay.
そうじゃなくて、綺麗なお姉さんだぜ。合流した時ザインにいろいろ。
Oh yeah, you could have had a
別にいいんじゃない？
Yeah.
お姉さんはいるでしょ。
So you've decided to be okay with that. I absolutely love that. And then kind of the reminder, but Frieren saying that really, because I remember mentioning in season 1, I was like, when he was in the group, it did feel like the 4th member. And even when he was leaving, it felt like, oh, he's going to come back at some point. And we've never gotten anyone to replace him in what, 16, 20 something episodes or more. We've never got anyone to replace him. No one's ever felt like that would have been the closest because she's a healer and stuff. But they've done individual stuff. They've done tests, but I guess he really is the 4th member and he'll come back. Frieren saying that makes it so in my head. Like, she's like, that's the 4th member. That's that. There's nobody else. I love that. I want to see the guy again. And I know I can tell we'll eventually see him again for sure. But him being part of the party, I don't know. That was like nice little payoff to me because I liked that arc and I talked about it so much. Definitely check out the episode of my reaction to that if you haven't seen it in season 1. But because I reacted to the whole series right before we did season 2. So everything's fresh in my brain. Yeah, I love that. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Check out the full reactions and all the exclusive shows I do over on my Patreon. I appreciate y'all being here. We're going to be doing a lot of series next season. Oh man, I don't even know how. I'm probably gonna have to like temper my expectations on how many shows I can do, just because there's so many and I'm doing other stuff that's not seasonal. For the first time, I'm doing a lot more in the morning and stuff. If you guys haven't seen my Oshi no Ko, Made in Abyss, Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm starting to try to like do a combination for I guess it's gonna run long, but it's okay. My last year, I was kind of just doing mostly weeklies to try to kind of get myself back and I can kind of stabilize. Weeklies are a little bit easier for me to do because they're all set times and it's just easier to schedule. So I now that I feel more comfortable, I'm adding older shows or shows that I need to come back to and stuff. So next season's gonna be, I can't take on as many weeklies as I have the last 2 seasons. So I gotta pick and choose. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.